One thing I've learned as I've been in this business world is you gotta roll with the punches, and you also have to evaluate what's going on in your business, because it's not every day that you do one thing and then that one thing lasts you forever. I mean, unless it's like something that's consistent, like real estate and housing, or other industries, but or HVAC, the service industries. But in my industry, it's dealing with actual finances of people. So people don't always follow through with the things that have to do with their money. One thing that people are always going to do is their taxes, because they're mandated to do it. That's why I'm in the tax industry. They're mandated to do it. We always got to do our taxes, and even if it's been a few years, like, they still have to do it. So when it comes to managing your money, it's a hit and miss right there. Sometimes people want to do their credit. Sometimes they don't want to do their credit. Sometimes, they're ready to handle their finances. Sometimes life takes them through so much, and they're like, I need to get this shit in order. You just never know where people are at. So, like, I have been able to roll with the punches. Like, I started off with credit. I've always done taxes, but I started off with credit, right? And then it became like I saw a lot of business owners that needed help. So I started helping business owners. But then that was a little bit of a hit or miss. Then we got to when we talked about just going through business finances and business solutions. That was a total game changer for a lot of you. So one of the things, like, it's always like figuring out what is going to be offered and what's going to continue to be offered as a service in my field of work, or my line of work. I'm always just like reevaluating. I probably do it every year. With the business owners, it's always been consistent though. Like, business owners are way more prone. I don't know, maybe it's just the mindset, but they're way more prone to take action on the stuff that needs to be done, because I think it's because they got something to lose. And I mean, like, for me, it's like, all right, well, when I work with business owners, not one, I'm not only helping them as an individual. Two, I mean, like, I'm helping them as a business owner. You know how much help we need as business owners? Like, it's so hard out here just to operate. And when you're in my community, it's even harder to figure out how to be of service and still get paid. I do multiple things. So when I think about, like, okay, well, how am I going to make sure that I can make this something that, one, is going to help feed my family, two, help my client, but three, like, they're going to pay for it. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can position yourself, but I have basically put in structures, because there ain't no way I'm doing all this work, putting in my time, and we gotta wait 3 months for you to be like, okay, well, I'm now ready to move forward.